The Sacramento Kings are just balling. They have been on a tear lately with their killer offense, leading them to a 9-6 record with the 5th seed in the West at the time of this video. The Kings rank first in points per game at 121.4, first in team field goal percentage at 50.2%. They are a top tier offense. The Kings offense has improved tremendously, as currently they have an offensive rating of 119.3, which ranks first in the league. There has been an emphasis to push the pace in transition, get out, space the floor, and shoot a lot of threes. Deaaron Fox is the engine to this Kings offense, one of the fastest players in the league and one of the better drivers in the game. He is putting up 25 and 6 on 65% true shooting. He shines bright in transition play. He's a blur in transition, and he can get into the teeth of the defense quickly before it's even set. Fox is shooting a ridiculous 85% at the rim and shooting 54% in the mid-range, two areas where he has just been dominating. He's also shooting an improved 38.2% on threes on around 5 attempts a game, and if he keeps this shooting up, it's going to make him tougher than it already is to slow him down. Teams will look to always dare Fox to shoot jumpers in the past, going under his screens, and he couldn't make them pay consistently. This season, Fox is turning that around, as he has been a threat, hitting jumpers from all areas on the floor, transitioning more into a 3-level scorer. Fox is a tough guy to stay in front of, so he's been excelling at getting by his defender, putting pressure in the paint, drawing in help, and kicking it out to the open guy. This can spark some ball movement. The Kings can just move the ball around, getting the defense scrambling. Perimeter shooters like Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, Kevin Huerter, Terrence Davis has benefited a lot from playing off of Deaaron Fox. Domantas Sabonis is very valuable at that high post, elbow, handoff hub, being able to play make. I've covered his strengths in the previous videos, but just him being a high and low post threat, finding cutters and shooters. He has a unique dynamic to this Kings offense, just being able to make plays and pressure the rim consistently as a big man. I can't stress enough that his screening ability is one of the best in the league, a brick wall that can hold defenders from effectively getting over screens. He's tough to game plan for because he can just get to where he wants to, backs you down, gets close to the rim, and just scores. Mike Brown has done a good job so far getting this offense in sync. The Kings want to attack you quick as soon as possible, implementing quick actions or handoffs in early offense to attack defenses when they do get set up. They also look to use split actions to free up shooters. The Kings in the offseason has looked to build on shooting, put in more shooters around the core of Sabonis and Fox, guys who put pressure on the rim and needs effective shooters around them when defenses look to double. Kevin Huerter is shooting lights out to start the season, shooting a ridiculous 49.5% from 3 on 7.4 3-point attempts, which ranks 7th in the league in 3-point percentage. He's putting up 16.6 points a game with a 66% true shooting, which ranks 9th in the league. Proven to be a great offseason pickup for the Sacramento Kings. His shooting from deep is pushing the Kings to being one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the league. Huerter is great at sprinting, getting out in space and transition, and pulling the trigger quickly when he feels he has enough space. He works well off of Fox and Sabonis, which is a good thing. Huerter isn't put into situations where he has to do too much, but more so sticking towards his strengths. Huerter has never been known as a high-level shot creator or off-the-dribble creator, but instead someone who can excel off the ball as a movement or spot-up shooter, cutter, and at times a ball handler off of handoffs and ball screens. He can at times take advantage of smaller, weak-link defenders and stay aggressive attacking closeouts. Domantas Sabonis is also lethal in transition, being able to grab rebounds, dribble up the court, bust into handoffs, dribbling towards his guard, or finding the open man has been his go-to. Kevin Huerter and Domantas Sabonis frequently work off of each other and works well together. Huerter throughout his career has always had a good connection with his bigs. The handoff game of Sabonis allows these two to play off of each other. The screening of Sabonis effectively being able to free up guys like Huerter for catch and shoot threes. Huerter is a deadly catch-and-shoot 3-point shooter, quick, high release, and is effective off the dribble. He's a 55% pull-up 3-point shooter and 45% catch-and-shoot 3-point shooter. According to Cleaning the Glass, 65% of Huerter's shots are from 3-point land. 25% of his shots are in the mid-range and 13% of his shots are at the rim. Huerter is doing his damage from deep, and the Kings utilize him spotting up, sprinting to the wing or corner in transition, hitting shots on the move. The use of Domantas Sabonis as a handoff hub frees up Huerter for looks, as well as coming off of pin downs and stagger screens. He's doing this within the flow of the offense. Huerter also knows how to attack closeouts, either sidestepping the flyby contest or dribbling into space in the mid-range, getting to his spots and going for mid-range shots. Along with being able to attack closeouts, there are playmaking flashes to where he can spot the open man if the defense helps. He plays with patience, looking for the best shot available either for him or his teammates. Huerter likes to move around without the ball. An effective cutter, knows when to cut when the opportunity presents itself. The Kings are the best team in the league scoring at the rim. According to Cleaning the Glass, 25% of their shots comes at the rim, and they are shooting 74.4% as well as shooting 46% from the mid-range. The Kings have effective cutters because of the rim pressure and shooting threats. When teams are scrambling to recover, this leaves guys who can lurk and cut inside to get an easy layup. And they have a bench mob. These guys can come off the bench and score. Monk can get into his bag. He was shown to be an effective guy with the Lakers last season, and he's continuing to do so. The Kings are turning up on offense while their defense hasn't been up to par, but they are still staying competitive in games, and barring any injuries, they look like they can potentially end their playoff drought this season. That'll wrap it up for this video. Do you think the Kings can snag a playoff spot in the West? If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, as well as subscribe to the channel if you like breakdowns like these. And with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.